Good morning, everyone. Please rise and body our spirit for our gathering hymns.
Courage,
courage,
my friend,
you do not walk alone.
We
will
walk with you
and sing your spirit home. Justice,
my friend,
you do not walk alone.
we
will
walk with you
and sing your spirit home. Freedom,
my friend,
you do not walk alone.
we
will
walk with you
and sing your spirit home.
If not
now,
then when
we do not walk alone.
we will
walk as one and sing your spirit home.
If not now,
then when
we do
not walk alone.
we
will
walk as one
and sing our spirit home. Sometime in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Please swallow your pride if I have things you need to borrow. No one can fill those of your needs that you won't let show. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. If there is a load you have to bear that you can't carry, I'm right up the road. I'll share your load if you just call me. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'd understand. We all need somebody to lean on.
Welcome to the First Universalist Church of Denver, a member congregation of the Unitarian Universalist Association, a sanctuary for spiritual growth, community, and connections, building the world we dream about together. I am Sheila Nitzel, and I'm your worship associate for today. For more than 130 years, our church has been offering a liberal and liberating message to Metro Denver and beyond, and we're glad to continue that tradition with all of you today. We extend our warm welcome to each and every one of you with us here right now, whether you are in our building or joining us via live stream. We're glad that you're making First Universalist part of your spiritual journey. We also give a special welcome to those of you who may be visiting us for the first time. Please help us get to know you. This is a problem. And best help you take the next step on your journey by completing the visitor form, either at our welcome table or after the service or online if you're joining us via live stream. If you do that, we'll make sure you get added to our once-a-week email so you know all about what is going on here at First Universalist. Stick around after the service for coffee and conversation in the Hospitality Center.
Good morning. It may say in your order of service that I am Katie Edwards. I am not Katie Edwards. I'm Sarah Liebert. I'm your music director. Katie unfortunately couldn't be here today because she's sick, and so I would like to introduce our new membership development coordinator, who is somewhere. Oh, right there. Nina Nadeau. So we're so glad she's here. She started on Wednesday. Come on up. Welcome.
Yeah, I'm a little shorter than you. So I'm Nina Nadeau, your new membership coordinator, and my job is to listen. My job is to hear you. My job is to bring us together, and maybe you can help me with that. So thank you, and ta-dum-dum, that's it.
Please rise in body or spirit one more time, and let's have our opening hymn. There is a love holding me. There is a love holding all that I love. There is a love holding all. I rest in this love.
Part 1.
There is a love holding us. There is a love holding all that we lost. There is a love holding all that we love. We rest in this love. Holding all. We rest in this holding us. There is a love holding all that we lost. There is a love holding all that we love. We rest in this holding all. We rest in this love. We rest in this love.
I am only one, but I am still one. I am only one, but I am still one. I cannot do everything, but still I can do something. And because I cannot do everything, I will not refuse to do the something that I can do. Please join me in the words for lighting our chalice. Love is the spirit of this church, and service is its law. This is our covenant, to dwell together in peace, to seek the truth in love, to serve human need, and to help one another.
Spirit of life, come unto me. Sing in my heart all the stirrings of compassion. Blow in the wind, rise in the sea, move in the hand, giving light the shape of justice. Roots hold me close, wings set me free. Spirit of life, come to me, come to me.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Naomi, and I'm your Director of Village Education, and this is my fabulous assistant, Letitia. And today we have a very special day. It is our backpack blessing day. Say it 3 times fast. So I'd like to invite all my littles to come over here and line up in front of Miss Letitia real quick, please. And then as you're coming up, I'm going to explain what's going on. Come on up, come on up, come on up. You get a gift at the end. Come on up, come on up, come on up. So today is our backpack blessing, and we just want to make sure you have some tools for you as you're getting ready to go back to school. Now, only one time I want all the kids to go, "Aww," yeah. And the parents go, "Yay!" So schools are starting this week. They're gonna get starting all the rest of the month, and we just wanna make sure you have what you need. Miss Letitia, I'm gonna let you go and start handing people out their bags. When you get your bag, I want you to come back and sit right here for me, okay? So I'm gonna tell you a little bit what's in the bag, so it's not a secret, okay? We have some Skittles, because we want you to show off your colorful and beautiful self, okay? We have erasers in there because we all wanna make sure that you know it's okay to make mistakes. We have pencils, because as you use, we wanna make sure you remain sharp and you take the lead. We have some fidgets to help you keep your cool when you're getting overwhelmed. We have wristbands to provide you with encouragement when you need the reminder. And every year we give you a charm to remind you that you're a part of a community that loves you and is always here for you. And those are gonna go on your backpacks, okay? So my littles, I'm gonna have you take out, there's the charm, which is in a little clear, little baggie. Yeah, there you go. And this year the charm is a flame to represent our flame right up here. I know, you get an eraser. Aren't we excited? I love that. And give us just a minute as we finish passing these out, and then I am going to read, we're gonna do a little, you are all gonna help me bless these backpacks and these charms, okay? So just give a second, we're gonna make sure every kid gets a little bag. Almost there. I'm gonna grab some more. Thanks, Sarah. So many kiddos, so little time. We need more? I have more over here. Come on up. One more. I'm gonna give you a couple in case people walk in. There you go. We got it. Okay. So all my littles, I want you to take out your charm. And as we read this for you, hi, my friends. I took out everything and now I'm putting it back. Hello, my friends. Eyes on me. Hi. I want you all to grab, thank you. I want you to grab your charm, okay? Can I borrow your charm? Can I try to borrow your bag? Your bag. It looks like this, it's in one of these, okay? I want you to grab this real quick. I want you to grab your charm. Don't lose it, okay? Wonderful. And you are all going to follow my lead. Your words will be on the screen. And lucky to make it easy for all of you, they're the same thing every time. So if you mess up the first time, it's okay, you got another chance. Okay, my friends. We bless you with Skittles to remind you to shine in all your colorful, beautiful uniqueness. We bless you with an eraser, a pencil, and a fidget because mistakes happen. Growth is good, and you always have the tools to stay calm, learn, and lead. May you walk through this year surrounded by love. And we bless you with a wristband and a charm, symbols of our encouragement and connection, because you are never alone, because we are always with you. May you walk through this year surrounded by love, supported by your community, and grounded in light. So we hope that you have a fabulous and successful few weeks of your brand new school year. Our school year here starts on the 31st. So we get back to our curriculum, summer kind of dies down. But today, we're gonna go be superheroes and make superhero masks and figure out our identities. So I'm gonna have you stand up and we'll sing you to your classrooms. Ready?
May your mind be open to new learning. May your lips bring truth into the world. May your heart know love and your hands do the work of justice as you go your way in peace. As you go your way in peace.
The offering today goes to our church, our beloved community. The money goes to support our wonderful staff, programs, and all of the good work this community does and will do. We will now receive our beloved community offering. Thank you for your generosity.
If not now, tell me when. If not now, tell me when. We may never see this moment or place and time again. If not now, if not now, tell me when. I see sorrow and trouble in this land. I see sorrow and trouble in this land. Although there will be struggle, we'll make the change we can. If not now, if not now, tell me when. If not now, tell me when. If not now, tell me when. We may never see this moment or place and time again. If not now, if not now, tell me when. I may never see the promised land. I may never see the promised land. And yet we take the journey. We'll walk it hand in hand. If not now, if not now, tell me when. If not now, tell me when. If not now, tell me when. We may never see this moment or place and time again. If not now, if not now, tell me when. We'll work until it's done. Every daughter, every son, every soul that ever longed for something better, something brighter. And we'd It will take a change of heart for this to mend. It will take a change of heart for this to mend. But miracles do happen every shining now and then. If not now, tell me when. If not now, tell me when. If not now, tell me when. We may never see this moment or place and time again. If not now, tell me when. And miracles do happen every shining now and then. If not now, tell me when. If not now, tell me when.
Good morning. We join together now in a time of meditation or prayer. As we enter into silence, we remember the many connections that sustain and uplift us through this religious community. We remember those who preceded us, whose contributions built a free faith, who built this home for its practice. We remember those around us whose continuing care in thought and deed is an ongoing blessing in our lives, keeping the dream of free religion alive in our time. We remember those who will follow us, the children presently in our care, and those not yet come to light, who will inherit the work of our hands and our hearts. In the silence now, we sit surrounded by these many connections, both visible and invisible, that remind us every day that we are not alone. We hold Johanna Fitt in our hearts as her longtime best friend passed away last night after a long illness. Loretta Noreski and Kevin Garlow's neighbors, Laura and Pete Sr., are shocked and scared as they deal with the sudden and unexpected heart failure of their 25-year-old son, Pete Jr. And they are asking for our prayers for his recovery. I am your pastoral care associate for today. If you need someone to simply listen to you, companion you, be with you, I am here for you. You can find me at the end of the service in the front of the sanctuary. Spirit of life and love in these times when so much seems difficult, help us remember that we are not alone. We have each other. Help keep our connections strong and remind us that kindness, generosity, and trust are antidotes to fear. Help us remember that our hope and our power grow when we are faithful to our deepest commitments and to each other. May we rise up to do the work of love again and again.
Good morning. My name's Dan Moen, and I use the pronouns he and him. We'd like to have you watch a short video as we talk that's entitled, You Are Not Alone. It's by the UUA, Paul Langston Daly. Just to mention, I thought this video is great because it helps express some of our values that are so important to us, and especially important at this difficult time. Yeah, there is, but we're not hearing it right now. If we can start at the beginning, I can just read the CCs. Oh, you can read it. Oh, that's good. Here we go again. To explore ways to undo, why don't you just read it? So thank you. Are we going to wait some more?
Check. We'll try this. We as humans, we seek communities to which we can belong, especially in times when we feel alone because of who we are or what we are passionate about. In these times, with so much polarization, it can be hard to find a place to belong, especially if one lives in an environment hostile to one's values or to one's identities. But you are not alone. It can be difficult to express one's progressive religious values against a tide of opposing values. It helps to be with others who are concerned about these issues too. Our Unitarian Universalist congregations can be islands of solidarity in the sea of fear, distrust, and polarization. Here we gather to share progressive values framed by the inherent worth and dignity of all people and our awareness of our place in the interdependent web of all existence of which we are a part. Our faith homes are places to explore ways to undo white supremacy culture, which places white males at the pinnacle of society, transphobia and homophobia, which threatens people's abilities to be who they are and love who they love, religious persecution, sexism, ableism, and so many of the ways that we categorize and separate people. We are committed to caring for one another, the communities in which we live, and our global community.
It's a beautiful video. I've listened to it many times. It's well worth waiting for. Thank you, Sarah. So at First Universalist, we gather to share our progressive values framed by inherent worth and dignity of all people and an awareness of our place in the interconnected web of existence. These values place us squarely on the side of love and life.
Good morning. My name is Erica Stetson, and I'm a member of the Racial Justice Task Force. I want to thank you for the opportunity to speak today and say I hope I don't totally blow it. The Racial Justice Task Force has struggled a bit as we've planned this service because, and I don't have to tell you this, if you care about racial justice, 2025 has been a very bad year. As we planned for today, we said we don't want people leaving the service feeling even worse than they felt when they came in. So during the process of planning this service, I came across this cartoon, and it says, "Honey, hiding from the world is absolutely an option, but we do it by watching television, not by crouching under the bed." So I'm going to talk with you today about why you might have an urge to crawl under the bed and encourage you to come out. And then Holly is going to talk about what you can do. Now, please bear with me because I'm going to get kind of science-y on you today. But I do understand that we are in a church, and I promise to bring it back to our congregation. I'm one of those people that think that science and religion can peacefully coexist. This morning, I'm going to share some of what I have learned from my mentor, Dr. Bruce Perry, who's an expert on the impact of stress and trauma on the brain. So Dr. Perry developed the neurosequential model, and one of the core concepts is that not all stress is bad. In fact, we need moderate, predictable stress to grow. But unpredictable, overwhelming stress creates vulnerability. And unfortunately, in the current political climate, we really don't know what's coming next, and it often feels overwhelming, like there's nothing we can do about it. This can create a sense of vulnerability and unease. Our brains are structured so that lower parts of the brain perform functions essential to survival: heart rate, temperature modulation, etc. The midbrain functions are related to our emotional regulation and relationships, while the most sophisticated functions of the brain, the ones that make us the most human, problem solving, creativity, abstract thought, those occur primarily in the cortex. Now, that's an overly simplified model, but it is useful. It helps us to understand our response to stress and perceived threat. Dr. Perry explains that the more unpredictable stress we experience and the greater the sense of threat that we perceive, the higher we move along what he calls the arousal continuum. And the continuum goes like this. In the calm state, that's like our meditative state where we can turn inward and think very deep thoughts. The alert state is where we do good learning. We're attuned to other people, but we can think clearly. But as stress and threat impact us, we move up the arousal continuum. And when we move into the alarm state, we are less able to think clearly. And when we're in the fear state, we become reactive. So as you move up that continuum, you're no longer capable of your best thinking. You're more emotional. Reactive parts of your brain take charge, and you actually lose access to your cortex. And as you move into alarm and fear, your response can be categorized by 4 descriptors: fight, flight, freeze, or flock. And I'm going to give you an example of each of these threat responses from my own family. About 10 years ago, we were at a swim meet for my older daughter, and we got caught in the outskirts of a tornado. As the kids were swimming, we could see very dark clouds moving toward us. When the winds picked up, it was announced that the swim meet was going to pause, and we would return to races after the storm passed. So the 4 of us went to sit in our car, and the rain was coming down in sheets, and then we heard a siren start sounding, and I will never forget what I saw next. In front of my car, the wind lifted a tree, roots and all, out of the ground, and it fell directly on top of our car. The windshield was shattered, but miraculously stayed in place. The roof of the car bent inward, but it didn't collapse. I went into the fight response. But I couldn't fight the tornado, so I turned to my husband. He was inexplicably on his cell phone. "What are you doing?" I yelled. "We have to get out of here." Behind me, my younger daughter was in flight mode. She was trying to scramble further back in the car. And next to her, my older daughter sat quite calmly, looking out the window as if sitting in a peaceful field of flowers. She was in a dissociative response, a form of freezing. And what I didn't know at the time was that my husband was trying to engage the flock response. He was on his phone because he was trying to call his parents, who had also been in the swim meet. He was trying to gather his people together. Flocking is a way to join with others and draw strength, support, and a sense of safety by connecting to those you feel safe with. So 1 threat, 4 responses: fight, flight, freeze, and flock. Long story short, the 4 of us came out okay. The car did not. And I want to be clear that when you're in a state of fear, you don't get to choose your response. Your response is going to depend on the timing and nature of the threat and your own history. But if you have found yourself recently in that kind of lower end of alarm with this uneasy feeling, I'd like to encourage you to flock. By coming together in community, by looking to others for a sense of safety, you can literally bring your arousal level back into the alert state and gain access to your cortex and your best thinking. If you have been feeling a sense of threat more frequently than you used to, it is my opinion that you are not delusional. You are simply a grounded American living in the reality that we are facing today. Thank you. See, science and religion together. And in a minute, Holly's going to talk about how you can make a difference in ways that are productive and helpful. Science tells us, and I do mean study after study, that the best way to overcome the negative impact of trauma is through relationship. And the best way to buffer the effect of overwhelming stress is through community. So let me return to this idea of flocking for a moment, and I will bring all this talk about the brain back to our church. In psychotherapy, there's a very central and critical concept called the holding environment. The idea is that in therapy, we create a safe and loving space analogous to being held in the arms of a loving caregiver. In this space, people will move toward greater health and wholeness. Human beings are wired up such that when held in love and acceptance, we will heal. When I walk into this beautiful round room, it is as if loving arms are opening to hold me. This is my holding environment. When I come here on Sunday mornings, I am held in the love that lives in this room. The words that are spoken, the music, it's all important. But for me, the real power is in being here with all of you. When I come here and I am held in the loving embrace of this congregation, I can physically feel myself move to greater health and wellness. And so I want to express my gratitude to all of you today, even those of you that I don't know. Because there have been so many times when I have come here with a heavy heart, with worries on my mind, worries of the world, worries for my family, and I have been held and healed by this congregation. And the amazing part is I don't even have to talk about it. I don't have to share what I'm thinking or label my feelings. I simply join with others and I am healed. I hope that each of you have had that experience here, and if you have not, I hope that you continue to come and that someday you'll feel that too. Amen.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Holly Fulton, she, her, hers, and I also am a member of Racial Justice Task Force, and thank you, Erica. As I was working on what I'm about to share with you, I realized that in a big way, this is for me, as well as all of you, and what I am saying shows how I have a need to reach out to this community in this really difficult time that many of us are going through. And I am assuming here that we have some shared challenges to gather about and hope that we share possible solutions for. So at the risk of being accused of mixing spirituality and politics, that's what we're doing. Because our hearts are slightly screaming at times these days, we come together here as UUs that share some of what many of us hold as spiritual beliefs and or values that can easily be connected to taking action because of today's politics. Last week, our Reverend Eric spoke about our covenancy for democracy and freedom, and he asked this: how do our UU values call on us to respond? And Reverend Jenny Anstutz, she said to us a few weeks ago this: our shared value of interdependence is a covenant that binds us together as a people of faith, no matter what our concept of God is. We all agree that we are connected. We don't agree on what to call this energy that binds us, our interconnectedness, call it that, but we agree to place value on interdependence. So given all this, I think there are many of us that are wondering, what can I do? Some may be thinking, I really can't do much given how much I stay at home, or I'm just feeling really old these days and I can't get much done, or I'm weary. These times, frankly, are too heavy and serious for us to get away with a continuous supply of that kind of self-talk. And many of you know that I'm somebody who likes to get real about tough stuff, so bear with me here. I am, bottom line, a fellow UU. And I want to sense that I am making some differences. And to those of you in this community, as we spin in our confusion, fear, dread, and sometimes horror with what is taking place, know that you are just not alone. As that video and as Erica said, as we keep wondering over and over, what can I do? What can I do? And you may be using different verbs around what those actions you may choose to take are about. Is it resisting? Is it fighting back? Some say that liberals aren't very good at fighting back. Is it making a difference? I choose the third verb because that overall feels the best to me. This quote I want to read you is from a book called Where to Begin by Cleo Wade. There are times when we must speak, not because you are going to change the other person, but because if you don't speak, they have changed you. So, yeah, I can hear woo. Silence does not change the world. It changes us. It shrinks us. It takes our stories and feelings away from us and buries them alive. Unearth what is buried within you. Free yourself in this way. So I know that some do not feel that unearthing what is buried within is an example of freeing oneself, given the possible wounding that has not been worked on or the fear of what may be held down there and what could emerge. I want to verbalize that possible truth, as it can be strong and frightening for some. Here's another quote that I found from a group called Kindness for the Soul. Reminder, for anyone confused, your political views are more than opinions. They are a reflection of your values, your empathy, and the way you see humanity. I'm very drawn to this quote because I know there are some who do not want to get political. I get that. They just don't want to talk politics. They just, bottom line, really don't, just want to avoid the topic. I have some friends who have said to me, that's it, I don't listen to news anymore. I can't handle it. It's understandable. As I mentioned, getting what feels like insane news updates, it just plain hurts. But the need is to avoid talking about and listening to stories about values and the way that you and others see humanity. And we as UUs, we know that those three words, values, empathy, and humanity, are just, they're huge topics for us. We know that, and some of us are working on those inside of ourselves, no? We refer to those values every Sunday that we're here together. So here's one struggle I know that a lot of you share. I'll hear some giggles around this because I know there are some of you. There are two values that are getting messed with at the same time as many of us try to find balance today. There's the value of the importance of being informed. Yeah, I want to be informed. There's the importance of wanting to stay sane and somewhat comfortable, somewhat, or safe. I'm informed, but I want to be safe and sane. Tough combo these days. And we need to figure out how much is enough around being informed. We're different around that. And how are we taking care of ourselves during all of this? And where do we get our news from? If you need other sources, ask people for suggestions. So a number of us hear and deal with various voices that I already mentioned. Voices that refer to doing enough, or being homebound, or how much of a difference can I make, or fear of feeling worse. Erica certainly talked about that. We in Racial Justice Task Force want to encourage all of you to use that "you are not alone" chant, and think about the video to help you somewhat overcome those challenges and either invite others to join you or you join others, because I bet we all think about taking some action, and we don't have to do it alone. We just don't. And even if you are homebound, I bet some would come to your house, come to your home, or you go to somebody else's home. There's always virtual gatherings. So here are some things that I know many people are doing. I've done some of them that can make a difference. And in addition to showing up out there for protests or at hearings, or reporting suspected ICE activity to Colorado Rapid Response Network, or going to places offering immigrant services, et cetera, et cetera. These actions can make a difference. Making phone calls to political offices or organizations, writing emails or handwritten letters or postcards, attending virtual meetings for training or gaining information, making creative things for or writing to people who are being held, making food to offer to those people being held. I'm getting choked up just thinking about them. Buy a banned book. Read it, lend it, talk about it. Can't believe we're talking about banned books. Some of these are from an article that one of our members, Dan, found, and it's titled, "Stay Human, 80 Tiny Moves for Everyday Resistance in the Authoritarian Harm Complex." Useful resource. We have a lot of information, and there are so many places and people from whom we can get information on what we do. Pay attention in happenings. Dan's going to attach information in happenings in the future about what we can do. Be a good resource for all of us. And as we know, networking helps. Some of us very recently received a letter from a man named Paul Riederer. Some of you may know Paul. He loves to network, and he's a member of First Unitarian Society of Denver, the other UU church in Denver. And he has teamed up with some members of his congregation and other UU churches like us and the Boulder Church. And the plan is to find more people from other UU churches and coordinate around taking action to have greater impact. And information about this will be in Dan's attachment and happenings. Here's part of his letter to us. The values we hold dear as UUs are under attack, and nearly all of our social justice efforts are being radically impacted by the current administration, including reproductive freedom, immigrant justice, diversity, equity, inclusion, LGBTQ rights, family assistance, food assistance, and more. You know I can go on. We envision hundreds of Colorado UUs promoting the same message at the same time, standing up for UU values and democracy. Through phone calls, emails, letters to the editor, etc. So we're inviting you and others in your congregation to join us in a rapid response network of Colorado Unitarian Universalists, and we're excited to learn from you and share resources. Let's work together. So I want to ask you to please reach out to any of us here, and again, I'll say it, notice happenings in the future. If you need support, if you want information about taking some kind of action and maybe doing things you have never done before. A lot of us, all of us, have never experienced this before. Related to both self-care and making a difference around what we're living today. Support around maybe trying something so new. But bottom line, you must remember that degree to which you are not alone upon deciding to do something. During the President and Executive Officers report at General Assembly in June, our President Betancourt, president of UUA, said this, quote, "Beloveds, we are a people who make dreams of a better future real through concrete action. We have always found new ways to advance the values that we hold together. And I have every faith that our collective efforts can change the landscape of this hurting and beautiful world. It will take all of us in community to respond to these times. Our faith, our nation, our values, and our world demand nothing less. Thank you.
Please rise in body or spirit for our closing hymn. Though days be dark with storms and burdens weigh my heart, though troubles wait at every turn, I know I can go on when sorrow heals my soul and burdens make me strong. Though troubles wait at every turn, I know I can go on. And though the journey is long, the destination is near. Though troubles wait at every turn, I know I can go on.
Please join me in the words for extinguishing our chalice. We extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts until we are together again.
Hi, my name is Mimsy Tackney Moen, and I wrote this poem about 20 years ago when our task force sponsored a UU Service Committee conference here, and it's called ISIS in Chains. What if our mother was incarcerated, convicted of the radical birthing of the universe? What if they confiscated her words and twisted their meaning? Words like compassion, justice, peace, bent to imply naive, ineffectual, effeminate. What if they bottled her rain, franchised her wind, subdivided her valleys, and leased her mountains to the highest bidder? What if her wisdom had no value in the free market? What if the dignity of each human voice was a casualty of war? Who would remind us that we are all her children? The rocks and rivers, plants and animals, the humans of all colors and shapes. Who would bend the lines of authority, the chain of command, into circles of community? Who would feed and shelter our brothers and sisters when they are hungry and homeless? Who would cradle the orphans and sing them the songs of peace and justice? Who would paint the pictures, sing the songs, write the poems that inspire us? Who would tell our children's children that our mother lives on in them? Who, if not us? And if not now, when?
For those of you who've been following the UUA, you might know that we've
Many people have worked on putting out a virtual hymnal called Sing Out Love that went live this past week. And there's many wonderful things about it, too much to get into right now, but one of the things is new music. So we're getting new songs. So this last song is by one of our colleagues, Soren Ostenfeld. We got to know the song at our musicians conference a couple of weeks ago, and it is in our new virtual hymnal, and you're invited to sing along on the chorus.
I am looking for shelter in a friend. We can build a beginning, but I do not know the end. I am scared of breaking when I bend. We will carry each other on the way. My courage is your courage when the journey is only getting longer. My strength is your strength. We will carry each other on the way. There are prayers I don't know how to say, but I still find solace when I close my eyes to pray. What I've lost and what I hope can stay. We will carry each other on the way. My courage is your courage when the journey is only getting longer. My strength is your strength. We will carry each other on the way. I am full and I am running out. I'm a flooding river and I'm living through the drought. I have firm conviction and my heart is full of doubt. We will carry each other on the way. My courage is your courage when the journey is only getting stronger. My strength is your strength. We will carry each other on the way. There are people I have never met. There is something special and I haven't found it yet. There's abundance given freely, taken with no debt. We will carry each other on the way.